was talking about how people used to like look down on troops. Like in every culture, they're like, "Oh, you're a soldier? That sucks. That fucking blows,
it's a
dude.
shitty job."
Yeah, now our culture's like, troops are the fucking best.
Well, they had to start gassing them up with those cool commercials of them like climbing mountains,
Fighting a
and,
dragon,
like, fighting lightning and shit. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be kicking down doors and like a woman scared. You're fighting a dragon on a plateau.
You're just bored as fuck, dude.
You're just kicking open a door. Like, get the fuck on the ground.
All of them are flying helicopters and like jumping on parachutes. It's like, nah, dude, we're gonna drop you off in like a shitty Jeep.
Yeah, your job is to carry cases of water.
And like, go grab that guy and kill him. Like, we know what he did. We're like, sort of.
Yeah, someone told us to.
It's like, just fucking go get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Like, is that the dragon? Yeah, that's the dragon. Yeah, that's that innocent man leaving his mosque.
Can I still carry my sword? It's like, nah, that's just for dress up time, dude.
That old, I think I talked about it a while ago. There was an article that was fucking wild in the Atlantic about these Navy SEALs going rogue. They were carrying hatchets. They were carrying tomahawks.
Oh, when they're over there.
They're like, you got to get blood on your tomahawk. They were like fucking scalping people.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a lot of those dudes come home, too.
Yeah, they all come home. Most of them come home.
I'm saying, like, a lot of them come home and get kind of swept up into, like, criminal activity. Because it's like, if you're out here doing your thing, and
get that adrenaline.
Some dude comes bumbling back, you're like, hey, man, you want to make some money? It's like, I'm going to drive a ton of drugs across the country. You sit in the truck, and if anyone does anything,
freak out.
Shoot that fucking gun.
Freak out like you used to.
Yeah.
Oh,
some dude used to claim. I knew some dude used to claim that they're like, yeah, like this guy was saying, like when he drives over like a tractor trailer full of weed, they would drive like hundreds of pounds, and they're like, when he pulls up in the warehouse, a guy comes out with like full fucking troop gear with a gun out of the thing in case anyone tries to set him up. I was like, all right, dude. Sure you weren't watching fucking Bad Boys?
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
In real life, it was just some guy Subaru with like 5 pounds of weed in it. Like, hurry up, get it out of here.
I have a pocket knife.
And then the troops came out with the helmet.
And the troops were there, and the troops, they were getting so much pussy.
Well, they said they used to put it
Dude,
in,
the troops are the... I want everyone to know, we support the troops.
For sure.
We support the humble fucking troops. Not the fucking troops trying to get pussy from being troops.
I like the troops who are like, it's a job. I go over there and,
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, it's fucking...
Fuck yes.
I like that.
Dude, TikTok has ruined troops for me.
I do feel bad that I feel bad that they have to go over there because now they have access to like the internet and they can like
they can find out why
they can read about while they're over there.
Yeah.
I was talking to the one guy and he's like, yeah, it kind of like sucks when you read about like why we're actually over there and like you kind of understand it's more about oil than anything else and it's like
yeah, but you got to come to terms with that. You got to be like, we're here to secure this empire.
I mean, yeah, get in a stormtrooper mode for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like then you watch the new Star Wars and it's like you just feel like a stormtrooper.
You got to be the stormtrooper that jumps to the other side, dude. You got to Bergdahl out. You got to be Bo Bergdahl.
And join ISIS.
And just be like, yo, I'm with you guys now.
Clearly. Or triple agent, dude. That'd be sick to double agent ISIS. Get shot in the head the first night. Like, oh, God, it didn't work.
Yeah,
just get raped 10 times. Like, how's it going? You're like, pretty rough over here.
It's not good, guys. I got to be honest with you. The troop TikTok, there's one of like this kid's making a video of like a frat bro trying to drink.
Yeah.
And then he's like, sorry, bro, I'm military. And he holds up like a bottle of fucking Jack. Sorry, bro, I'm military. I'm not a frat bro chugging beer.
Yeah, and then he drinks Jack and like gets a demerit. He gets a demerit from his fucking weird like uncle boss. No drinking, boy.
Yeah, the troops are having a rough time, dude.
For sure,
Troops
dude.
are not having fun.
No, dude. This is arguably like a pretty bad time. Again, you have the access to the internet. You can research. You get that 20 G's when you sign up. They keep sending me emails about that. I'm like, guys, stop.
You're close.
You're going to get me on the wrong. They've already got me close where I'm like,
it's like, I could get it. I could use a new Civic.
Exactly. I'm like, I get 20 G's and I'm sure I can. I'm like, no,
you already tuck in your shirt and wear reflective glasses.
It's true.
You tuck in a t-shirt.
Sure.
If you walked past a fucking recruiter's office, they'd be like, here comes an easy one, dude. This guy's got reflectors.
Get the video of the sword hitting lightning. We got this guy.
Dude, if you saw a video of lightning.
Dude, if you play Jeeps driving through the mud and play Enter Sandman to it, I'm instantly in a trance.
How do I get in that Jeep?
If you hit me a 20 grand check and it's like, I'm like, I'm absolutely powerless against this propaganda. Sign me up.
I mean, they did tap in perfectly to the psyche.
Yeah, man.
Like, what's the best propaganda? It's like Metallica and lightning.
Fuck yeah.
You're gonna get white trash fucking swarming to this fucking thing.
I don't even know what we're fighting about, but I'll definitely join. Well, dude, I remember when I became old enough to realize, like, when Black Hawk Down and those movies started coming out a lot. I remember being like following the news and seeing them come out. And I'm like, all right, clearly being propagandized. That's crazy. You can release those movies, and I guarantee those fucking things spike up. Like the people joining up.
Oh,
I
recruiting?
guarantee it
Yeah.
spikes. Like Saving Private Ryan, people are probably like,
Saving Private Ryan, yeah.
any war movie. I'm sure, like, when those guys, the Mark Wahlberg, when he was like the last dude alive and like was hiding out in the village or whatever.
Last Dude Alive. That was the name
Last
of the
Dude
movie.
Alive, yeah, Last
Lone
Dude
Survivor.
That, the fucking, when the guy from The Office fights in
Benghazi.
Apparently Valerie Jarrett watched that entire thing go down on like a live cam.
What?
That's why Roseanne was like talking shit on her.
Really?
Again, this is like
Wait,
wild.
Valerie Jarrett was what? Did fucking
Valerie Jarrett was like
did
Hillary
the terrorists
Clinton.
fucking tap her in? Was she watching their GoPros?
No, I don't know why they did that, but apparently they're saying like they knew that was going to happen, and Jarrett sat there the entire time and watched it and just told everyone to stand down. Why?
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're getting fake news, dude.
I could be.
You're getting the news
I
that
could
guy
be.
in Dallas got.
You think so?
Yes. You guys got the same feed.
I'm about to go. I just got.
You gotta get a pillow.
I'm about to hit Express right now with a fucking BB gun.
You see this gun? I'm powerful. You see how powerful I am?
Let's get tased.
Dude, those fucking Trump guns we were talking about are real, and that's
Really?
horrifying.
That's pretty scary.
Dude, on the barrel it says like "Stop fake news." It's like, dude, someone's gonna shoot a fucking
Someone's gonna
journalist
shoot George
and be like,
Stepukoulis, dude.
Stephanopoulos got a little fucking cocky during that. I need to load up my gold Trump gun.
Oh my god.
I wonder if they think it's like the golden gun in 007. Where if like you hit him once anywhere, he's
You're
dead.
done.
Yeah.
It could be the golden gun. I was actually walking around with Spud in the hospital before he went to the surgery, and I literally we were going in circles, and we were in this hospital. I didn't know where I was going, and I got like literal 007 frustration when you're walking on a board and you're like,
Did you crouch behind a box?
I should have.
Got a wooden crate?
It was like the third time we were back in the same place, and I was like, fuck. And I was literally like, why is this? I'm like, oh, this is why I don't play 007, because I just get lost on the board, and I'm like, this sucks. Someone just shoots me. I'm like, fuck this, dude. This sucks.
Man, getting shot in 007, that was frustrating. You
Yeah,
guys like, you know that fucking noise he used to make?
Yeah, and some fucking asshole would be Odd Job, and he was so small and hard to shoot. It was like, dude, no fucking be an Odd Job. That was a bullshit move.
That was.
Being Odd
That was
Job.
like being Vic in Madden.
Yeah.
There's a couple bitch ass moves.
Yeah. Cousin Bob was Vic all the time.
Was he? Yeah. Cousin Bob was a punk, dude.
He was good, too. He'd run with Vic, and it was
You
just
just scramble out of the pocket, make everyone run flies.
Yeah, you're
That's
fucked.
a bullshit move.
Dude.
Troops wouldn't do that.
No way, dude. Troops would never get bullied anymore.
Troops are done with their high school bullies.
What song was he playing again? Oh,
Okay,
it was,
how you done? Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, that fucking Lil Wayne
I'm
song.
going in, my little Wayne.
Yeah.
I love how he gets pushed, and he like,
He's like, okay.
okay, I see how you're doing.
You think you're tough, man? Check this out. I'm in the fucking reserve.
I work the stock
I'm
room.
a weekend warrior.
Dude, I was actually laughing and thinking about someone doing a TikTok where it was like, why do good girls like... And at the end, it just switches to a dude in a Klan outfit, and he's just like...
That's a good one, dude.
That'd be hilarious.
We should start TikTok.
Or a guy, same thing, a guy just surrounded in Nazi memorabilia, and it's like, what a good guy. It's like, bad boys. It's total Hitler mustache. I'm like, dude, how's no one done that? That'd be hilarious.
They probably have. I don't know. I haven't
I
seen it.
don't
I
think
would have
so.
come across my desk.
I was sitting there driving with Brittany was driving me, and I was like laughing, thinking in my head, I was like thinking about where someone could even order a clown outfit from. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And I was like,
Just trying to figure out how to order.
too hard
clients.
too hard to explain.
It's be a bad explanation. I was just thinking about how to get my hands on a clan robe.
It's like, yeah, it's wondering where people buy them from.
They make them. They
I'm sure
you
they
can
do,
buy
yeah.
them easy.
But I guess you got to go online and be like,
I was reading about it. I think some dude in Tennessee
just makes them.
has been making them for years.
Good
That's his,
living.
that's his business.
It's good living.
This is
Does he deck them out? But like when you get to like a purple belt,
Yeah, I don't know.
you can sustain
How
the
do you
N word.
get- how
You
do
can
you-
sustain the N word for like 30 seconds straight.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you get the purple hat, dude. If you can like reap down, and hit like a full belly, they're like, all right, dude, here you're the leader now. Imagine being the fucking leader.
The Grand Dragon?
Yeah. You gotta hate black people so much, dude.
Yeah, but they go on this, like, we don't hate black people. We just want them to go back to where they came from. They have, like, a
Damn.
hard, like, we're not racist. We want white people to be alone. That's their whole fucking thing.
So they're not racist now.
Yeah, I think that's their I think the Klan's reforming.
It's like when you
to
get
stay alive.
dude. It's like when you get so high you think you're sober. You're like, no, actually, no,
yeah.
I'm not. What I'm proposing here is perfectly fair.
Yeah.
Just leave our country and go away.
I just saw a movie about it with this dude that was in the Klan. It's a true story, and then a black lady like befriends him, and he like chills out.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah, with Sam Rockwell's in it.
Oh, I saw like a documentary version of that.
But that's the same story as anything like that alt-right documentary, everything, where it's like if somebody just talks to these dudes, they're like, well, you guys aren't so bad.
Exactly.
I just wanted a friend, to be honest. Like dude, that hot Indian chick, that like hot Muslim chick kept interviewing these alt-right dudes that were just like, well, I guess you're all right. Like, you seem nice.
I'd hang out with you,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
like, well, now we're friends, right? It's like, all these guys are just lonely losers.
Yeah, man.
They should become troops.
That I don't understand why they don't.
Like, how you like me now?
Dude, I don't understand why they don't snatch these guys up and just let them go do, like, digital recon. Like, all those autists, and, like, look, you guys only have to fucking show up.
Yeah, but
We're going to put you on the payroll.
that's a risk.
The autists won't
Those
sell
boys
out.
will not fucking,
Yeah,
they have
you wanna
no
give
gods,
them,
no
you wanna
masters.
Give them Q-level clearance, dude?
Nah. They're going to be posting that on the Reddit tonight.
True, dude. That's true. You're going to hire an army of Snowdens,
Yeah.
which would be tight.
Which would be tight.
That'd be awesome, dude. I'm
Yeah.
stoked on Assange. I need Assange to get out, dude.
Everyone does think our military, like, we're going to get hacked by the Asians. The Chinese are going to hack us.
Yeah, with the Hawaii, the 5G shit.
I don't know, dude. If we do need to start whipping our autists into shape, getting them to be like, boys, serve our country, make us
tough.
proud.
You got to
Because the
promise.
Chinese are all autists.
Yeah,
Every one of them can hack.
true. That's like the Foot
You know?
Clan. Yeah, dude. They got the
What are we
5G
saying?
now. Well,
Yeah,
dude, you know who's
yeah.
claiming to be? I told you who's claiming to be autistic. Fucking Hannah Gadsby.
Oh my god.
She's claiming autism now. Where it's like, dude, if someone hasn't taken you aside at some point and be like, yo, bro, I got some news for you.
Yeah.
You're kind of autistic. If that hasn't happened and you're like 30, you're not fucking autistic.
Yeah, true.
Someone had to have taken, like, the fact that you're just like, I'm just realizing now that it's like,
I am autistic.
yeah, I don't know if that works that way.
Shut up.
Imagine just reading the WebMD and she was like, yes,
Oh man.
that too.
Yeah.
That's dude. Apparently there's a TED talk. I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, I'm just talking out my ass.
Wait,
but
it is a TED talk? Or
yeah, it's her being like, her unveiling. It's like when when Puff Daddy unveiled himself as Diddy. She's basically unveiling herself as an autist. She gave a TED talk about like I think
It's
again,
good that she decided to call it a TED talk this time instead of a fucking comedy
oh
special.
my God, I know.
The first one was a TED talk.
I watch a lot of TED talks for school, dude. They're pretty fucking brutal.
That must have been a tough sell. Whoever that agent was, good for them for sitting down in that office and being like, "Do you want to call it that, or why don't we? Let's just call it a TED talk." You know,
Yeah,
the first one was just a TED talk.
She's like, okay, I guess I'll do that.
Are you telling me I can't do comedy?
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Now she's autistic, so she's probably just
That's a
sitting there.
risk. She might loan Gumman out the next theater.
It's true.
That's dangerous.
Yeesh.
You get an autist front and center, shine some lights on them. They might.
She might bring like a sickle down and like into a town square, dude, and start communist attacking people.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
baby.
Yeah, I was delighted to see Canada fall apart today.
Fantastic.
That was nice. Not the shooting. I wasn't happy about the shooting.
Anyone
but-
die?
No.
Were they? You think they might have been agent provocateurs? Sip that water, dude. Yeah. Double barrel on that thing.
No, but it was literally because they had time to kill because this thing was running so late. Every single person was like, "Look at how fucking diverse this is! Wow!"
They were literally saying that
the whole
on
time. Like, that's
Whoa.
what makes this the best city in the world. Just how diverse it is. All of Canada, we love everyone. Every single person. It was like, "What are you doing?"
Did you see any natives there?
I did not.
Huh?
Did not see any natives. That's
Answer
true.
to that, Trudeau,
True.
raper of the land,
Yep.
eco-terror. He's not an eco-terrorist. He's a.
Dude, I just talked about it on a different podcast earlier today, but it's been cracking me up all day thinking about, all right, so we were talking about the Parkland shooting
Okay.
and how I was like, dude, props to the fucking security guard who didn't go in.
Who just stayed out?
He stayed outside during the shooting. He was just like, fucking, dude, no way.
True.
And then I was like, how much do you think he got paid? Like 40 grand? And was just like, dude, he had a gun and sat outside literally to guard from a shooting.
Yeah.
That was his whole job. He must have been like, dude, I have the best job in the world.
I know.
Like, there's never a shooting. There's no chance there's going to be a shooting. And it happens, and he's like, you know what? What are they going to fire me?
True
Fuck
that.
it, dude.
I mean, he did get fired, right?
Yeah, I think he got like arrested.
I mean, think about all the time. He got arrested.
I think he got in a lot of trouble.
What kind of jail cred is like sitting out of a school shooting? I mean, the punishment
You're
alone.
the boss, dude.
The punishment.
You're a shot caller right away in the pen.
No, dude, the punishment alone. Like, damn, bro, that's fucking tough.
That's hard.
Now, the punishment alone should be having to listen to every fucking dude for the rest of your life. Be like, dude, I would have fucking grabbed that gun, and ran in there, and fucking probably winged him off the bat. It's like every dickhead in the world being all of a sudden turn into Max Payne. I do fantasize about that, though. Do you ever fantasize about like stopping a public shooting?
Yeah.
That's one of my like biggest.
I was
fantasies.
always, every time I was in school, forever, I was always thinking about that.
I think about it all the time.
Well, you're in school.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking about it, but
That'd be some Red Dead Redemption for me, dude.
that'd be, dude, you don't think I've thought about some good redemptions?
For stopping
Saving like a family and be like, huh? How about that? How about that? Huh? Pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, my baby girl's up and she moved. She's going back to school.
She's gone.
Yeah, and she was worried about school shootings. And I was like, nobody shoots up community colleges.
I don't know. I feel like they'd be.
No, they don't. They don't hit them.
I feel like they're ripe for the picking.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think the school shooters are usually like either they don't extend their education, or they go to like a really good school.
True. Well, yeah.
Aren't they all like?
I mean, community colleges do. Not the Hex.
I bet they have.
Not the Hex.
I bet they have been hit.
They had to have. I mean, I've passed a lot of community colleges.
Yeah, you see a lot of Jinko jeans, dude.
a lot of Jinko jeans, dude.
Jinkos at the community still.
Like, they're like fucking modern day cowboy pants, dude. A lot of gunslingers around
dude.
those
A lot of gunslingers. Yeah, it is like the Wild West.
I mean, I've passed community
A lot
college.
of people trying to figure out dentistry.
Yeah,
It is the Old West, dude. A community college is a bunch of different like shitty shops.
Yeah, there is a lot of Wild
Teach you how
West
to
majors.
weld.
True.
You know?
True. I don't. But yeah, I guess you might be safe though. You have enough. Yeah, I don't know how it is in Vermont. In Philadelphia Community College, you'd have enough black people to be like buffering the school shooter energy. It doesn't happen around black people a lot.
It does, but nobody.
It's like a mass. It's like
No, there's shootings all the time in black schools, and just nobody.
but they're not like nerd. But they're not
it's
nerd
not nerded
inspired.
out. No, exactly.
Yeah, so
it's not
like
filled with like nerd rage, where it's just like I'm getting everybody.
exactly.
It's usually a one-on-one thing.
Yeah, it's usually just beef.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Beefs. Everybody's like, yeah, cool.
it's a duel.
Yeah, they duel. There's a lot more
yeah.
gentlemanly.
It's a lot more-
And when they duel, when they duel, everyone's like sick.
Yeah, it was like
That's cool. You guys dueled,
We got to stop this.
but the honkies doing it is a problem.
Yeah,
because the honkies aren't gentlemen's.
true. They're
out.
pretty. They're bad guys.
They are bad guys.
No, yeah, there's no like there's no real sympathy garnered for them.
For who?
Like a mass shoot. There's no like, well, it's a nuanced situation.
Wait,
There's
what?
like there's no like, you know, with like if a black dude was like shoot his foe in a school,
His phone. Yeah.
there'd be like, well, there's like a nuance and da, da, da.
Yeah.
When nerds fucking snap, there's no like, well, you got to think about it. Everyone's just like, fucking good riddance, dude. But I feel like a lot of times it's just, I don't know. I haven't heard of a school shooting where there's like a lot of black dudes. Like a lot of, I don't know. There's not. I don't
True.
know. So
You're onto something.
maybe, I mean, you know, Trump talks about giving teachers fucking guns. Maybe.
You know what else? I think if there's a white nerd at a black school, I think the black guys tend to take them under their wing.
Do they?
Yeah, make funny videos of them like dancing.
True. That's true too.
You know,
yeah.
they include them. They're like, "Hey, you goofy fucking weirdo, don't kill me." You know, joking around. At the
True.
white school, they're like, "You're a loser. You'll never get pussy." Yeah, and he's like, "Yes, I will. Watch."
No, that's a good point. That's a fair point.